Today we'll be looking at an interesting topic on real estate. Yes, so we want to look at things you must do, like things you must consider before you invest in a property or before you buy a land. Imagine going to a market without having all your things that you must buy on your notes. Is that day you are going to buy things that you don't need or things that will not be useful to you. So it's the same thing with real estate business. Before you buy a property, you have to look at, okay, will this thing be useful to me? Is there need for to buy this thing, or is it the exact thing that I need? So you have to look at all those things. So that's why I come up with 5 things that you have to look at before you buy a property, or you buy a land, or before you invest in real estate business. So the first one we'll be looking at is you must know what you want when it comes to you want to buy or you want to invest. You have to know what you want. So you have to familiarize yourself with, okay, will this thing be useful to me? Is it the exact thing that I need? Why do I need this thing? Why do I need to buy this property? What's the purpose behind it? Is it that, okay, I want to make money from this, or is it that I want to keep this property for a long time? You have to know exactly what you want so that you'll be able to buy the right one. So, and that will lead us to the second one, that say location matters a lot. As you know, real estate business is a location based business, so you cannot look away or shy away from the fact that location is very, very important. There's different area you can buy a property, but after discovering that, okay, this is what you want, we help you to know the exact location that will be important or that will suit the purpose you are getting it in the first place. And that will lead us to this third one, that said, how do you want to finance your property? That's the first one we'll be looking at. Your family can help you to get a property, and you can want to get the property. Another thing you have to look at is the fact that, okay, who will help me? Who will pay for this property? Am I the one to pay for it, even though you can pay for your property? So do you have the money on ground that you want to make the payment? How do you want to make the payment? So you have to look at all these things. When you don't really have the money to pay outrightly, like, okay, you want to buy a property, you don't have the enough money in cash, then that's where you look for, okay, is it possible I pay for 6 months? Is it possible I pay for a year? So you have to know all these things. It is very, very important. So it's one of those things that you have to look at while you're trying to buy your property. So another thing that is important that you have to look for is the fact that all your documents you must get them. You have not owned the property if you have not gotten your document. You have not even the land is not yours, the house is not yours until all the document, you have the right documents. Until you have all these things, the land or the house, the property, all of them, they are not yet yours. So you have to look, while trying to get your property, you have to make sure you do business with reliable people, so that at the end of the day, after making payment, even before you make all your payment, you have to look at, okay, this person I'm buying this thing from, did he have the right property? Did this company have the right document? Did they have the right document? Yes, you have to set out for all these things, so that at the end of the day, you don't regret trying to invest your money in a real estate business. So the last one we'll be looking at is the fact that you have to find what the right real estate agent. If you look at why making this video, I didn't start with finding a real estate agent person. I started with was knowing what you want. It's when you know what you want, it will help the real estate agent to give you the property that will suit the purpose you are getting it in the first place. When you know what you want, an agent will help you. It will help an agent to serve you better. And also another thing you have to look at this point is the fact that, if you look at Nigeria, every city in Nigeria today, you know that there are lots of real estate agent people everywhere. So you cannot say, okay, you just want to get anybody. You have to make sure you get the right one. And how do you get the right one? Is by asking your families and friends for recommendation. When you ask them for recommendation, they will give you those ones they have made choose before. And after giving you have to make sure that, okay, you go online, check their portfolio, check their reviews. Did they serve their customer right? How did they serve their customer? Are they the right people? Did they help people rightly? So you have to make sure that you do all those ones. So I'm so sure that, okay, if you follow this step rightly, you'll be able to buy your property, or you'll be able to invest in real estate business without any problem. So thank you.